Hey guys, Dr. Axe here along with Jordan Rubin. Welcome to Ancient Medicine. Today, on this video, we're going to go through the 11 unexpected links to cancer. And there's surprising things in your house and your environment that are causing cancer. And we're going to teach you how to avoid and get rid of those things for the most part, right, Jordan? How many people today think about are impacted by cancer in some way?
It's millions and millions, and it's only growing. All of us have either been touched personally by cancer or our family. I've overcome cancer. Josh's mom overcame cancer. That's just right here. This is a crazy story. Back in high school, 4 of us were in a group as seniors for being recognized for something. And this is, we're 41, 42. 2 out of the 4 of us had cancer before we were 35 years old. That's 4 people in our high school class that were athletes or academic successes, 2 out of 4. And that's so far. That's crazy. So we're going to talk about this, how it is destroying families. Yesterday I got an email to try to help somebody, a mother who's 49, diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer, and her son who's 18, stage 4 melanoma. Like that's, a mom has cancer and her son has cancer. I mean, this is, how do you deal with this? Well, you deal with it by prevention. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So if you know and love someone with cancer, get this video to them and make sure to prevent the disease, because that's the only way to truly cure something 100%. Never get it.
Yeah. Point number 1 here, actually an unexpected link to cancer is where you live. If you live in a city that has a lot of smog, issues. I mean, we've all heard of things like LA, driving into that area, or an area like Mexico City. I mean, many cities today versus being out in nature, it makes a big difference. We know when you're around plants, it's increasing oxygenation within your body, a lot of the carbon dioxide we're getting, and the things that are happening when you're getting these exhaust, the fumes from exhaust and other environmental pollutants, there's no doubt that living in an area where there's more farms, more nature is healthier for the body. But one of the tips is, hey, if you live in the city, get out more. Get out in the country more. Go for walks in a park. Doing that more is going to help you combat cancer.
And I got a comment here on the where you live. We know that there are certain cancer clusters, especially when you live near industry. And there was one near where I grew up where 8, 10, 12 people developed brain cancer due to something that was like a toxic dumping of waste from a major aeronautical engineering company. And you do hear about this. There was another place in Central California in a valley surrounded by conventional farming where the pesticides and other residues would leak down. I know you might be saying, what, you want me to move? If that's what it takes, it's better to move than to die, right? Absolutely. Scented candles and air fresheners. This is a tough one. A lot of people, especially that drive trucks, have those ridiculous, fresheners in there. They have a bunch of junk. Plug-ins, they have junk. Candles, oh, that's beautiful, that's nice. Do you see the screen? That's not a real color. There's so many toxins in candles, particularly scented candles, but on the flip side, essential oils can actually create a wellness environment. Get rid of that junk. You can buy beeswax and soy candles, and they can be non-GMO and healthy. Just go to your health food store or online and do it.
Much better options. Number 3, happy hour. Now, this is funny. I'll say this. Maybe the community aspect of happy hour could benefit the body, but excess intake of alcohol can absolutely harm the body. Your body, your liver is having to deal. Your liver is already so burdened with environmental toxins and chemicals in our food supply and emotional stress. Your liver bears a lot of that. Add excess alcohol to the mix. If somebody's especially drinking consistently all the time, it's very hard on the body. It's hard on the liver. It's also hard on your digestive system in terms of your body having to deal with a lot of dampness from beer. That's a principle in Chinese medicine. But overall, we're not telling you not to have community and have a happy hour, but a happy hour where somebody's throwing back 2, 3, 4 plus beers on a regular basis. That's hard on the body because of alcohol, and it's toxic, and then all the excess calories in beer. Number 4, Jordan, sawdust.
This is hard because a lot of us have upper respiratory issues to begin with, but when we're exposed to a lot of dust in general, you know what I hate when I see in the house when a light shines in the air and there's all that dust?
Oh, yeah.
If it's your home, you can get special air conditioning filters. They're very inexpensive. More houseplants will help, and you can get air purifiers or ionizers. If it's your work environment, wear protective gear. Sawdust can lodge in the lungs and can create overall health challenges. Lung cancer is one of the most common, certainly, areas for metastasis in a cancer situation.
Yeah. Number 5 here, food packaging. We know a lot of these food packages today contain bisphenol A, which are found in plastics, certain types of aluminum, oftentimes glue. So again, I would say this, especially if you're packing your food, use glass, use stainless steel containers when you're drinking out of those things as well. That's going to help reduce that overall toxicity.
Sunscreens. Now, I was just on a vacation to Hawaii, had a great time, but we made sure to bring our either do-it-yourself homemade sunscreen or our sunscreen that we bought that was made with natural and organic ingredients. There's some toxic crud in here. Truth be told, we need a little bit of sun, but we don't want to burn. So do not burn, but try to use a natural organic sunscreen. We have a great DIY sunscreen recipe right at draxe.com. It's less expensive, and not only is it non-toxic, it's actually healthful and soothing for the body. This is definitely something you can make yourself, but certainly don't buy the common, conventional, chemicalized version. It's going to cause damage.
Number 7 here, lack of sunlight. So Jordan talked about it's a healthy balance, okay? You don't want to get burnt, but at the same time, you want to get sun to support your body in the production of vitamin D. We've got to have vitamin D. Vitamin D has been linked to improve your health. Number 1 in fighting cancer. It's been shown to help support hormone balance. Really, aside from being a vitamin, it's a pro-hormone. When you get sunlight, I was reading an article, Jordan, it said it really creates some beneficial antimicrobials helping balance out good and bad bacteria in the body. So sunlight in general is so beneficial for your health, especially for those vitamin D levels, which help you fight cancer.
And you want to get some sunlight in your eyes because we need the right spectrum of sun. That's happy hour. Get
Cortisol, melatonin, it's so big.
Viruses and bacteria. Now, there's been a lot of argument over the years of what causes cancer, and there is a reason to believe that the viral and bacterial load, particularly that imbalance that Dr. Axe just spoke about, can contribute to immune system breakdown and therefore cancer. You have got to develop a shield about you. Essential oils, probiotics, herbs and spices. Do that throughout the day to help your gut resist bad microbes and fight back. This is incredibly important in the world we live in where people come off international flights wearing masks. It's a scary world out there. Bacteria and viral exposure can't be avoided. Building a healthy immune system absolutely can. And just as you can learn more about sunscreen formulas on draxe.com, you can find out how to bacteria or germ-proof your body on draxe.com as well. Herbs, spices, essential oils, probiotics will start getting you there.
Number 9 here, working the night shift. I remember, Jordan, doing my radio show years ago and having a lot of people call in at night, and they worked the night shift. And just the fact that they were working all night was causing major health issues. We know that we're supposed to live in rhythm with nature and with the sun. Many of you have heard of circadian rhythms. You know, this is known from the study of Greek medicine, Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine. Different organs are working harder at certain times. We know from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is really when your liver is dumping and detoxing. Well, if you're working during that time, especially if you're working something, concentrating or frustrated with something, it actually affects your liver, doesn't allow your body to fully detox and cleanse. So actually, and then you're probably not getting as much sunlight because you're maybe sleeping during the day. A lot of these things add up and can really throw off your cortisol levels, insulin levels, melatonin levels. All that to say, working the night shift has in studies been shown to increase your risk of disease and potentially cancer. So in an ideal world, really work to, over time, try and find a way to get that day shift instead.
Burnt or fried foods. One of my great aunts used to burn a lot of things, and so they would always refer to her food choices as Cajun, but it wasn't intentionally Cajun. That was a nice way of saying, Aunt Bella, you're burning our stuff. Burnt, fried foods, or grilled foods in the presence of charcoal can create problems. Acrylamides and other compounds, such as advanced glycation end products, can be formed. Now, people don't really know what grilling or frying means. We're talking about deep frying, especially when you add the wrong oils and the wrong sources of breading, grilling in the abundance of a lot of close flame charcoal, but you can saute, you can wok, fry, as long as it's the right kind of oils, but you want to avoid deep frying and excessive grilling. There are ways to do this better, but charred meats, that crispy dark edge, can create some problems. They have shown that people that consume deep fried and charcoaled or grilled meats have a higher incidence of cancer.
Number 11, too much TV. Now, this is something to where so many of us today, it's not just, now TV is one thing, it's also being on, the cellular phones all day, computer screens. But TV, the thing that really happens a lot of times, Jordan, I heard somebody say, today rather than living life, we're watching it from the sidelines.
Absolutely.
And so, think about the average person. Do you know the hours of TV the average person watches?
I don't remember, but I'm about to find out, I suppose.
It was in between 4.5 and 6 hours.
That's what I was going to say.
Every single day. Think about what somebody could do, let's say 5 hours a day if they were reading or playing with their kids or doing something outside or exercising or a million other things. The truth is, one of the biggest reasons why I hear people say, well, I can't get healthy or I can't do something is I don't have time. The truth of the matter is most of us have time, and even if you cut the number of shows you watch in half, and I understand the benefits, some of us have worked hard, we just want to shut our brains off for a time. One of the issues is, though, it doesn't really shut your brain off in the right way when you watch TV. Another thing is when you're getting a lot of that blue light, it's keeping your melatonin from raising as soon, which actually can cause cortisol to stay high, and you're not getting as restful sleep at night, so your body can't completely recover. So there are a lot of dangers of watching too much TV, and Jordan has 6 kids. Jordan, how do you deal with especially kids who want to watch TV? What checks and balances do you guys have in your family?
Well, it's hard with parents too, because there are times when you have a variety of different ages where you want to plop them down in front of the TV, forgetting about what the content on the TV is. I like to live life, not watch life, because TV, it's TV, it's YouTube videos. Not this one, this is a great one, but people just are watching things that other people are doing, reality TV, of course, and we're following all these people on Twitter. Oh, what did they do? What did they do? That's really a drug. We're trying to escape our life and engage in someone else's. I like movies, I like music, I like sports, certainly, and I like some television. But at the end of the day, cut the time down for your kids, for you. Think about it. TV time means you're not outside. You're not getting sunlight. One of the reasons that people who have cancer tend to watch more TV, that correlation is it also correlates to less exercise. So when you're watching more TV, you're not exercising. Exercise decreases the cancer risk. But hey, this is something that anybody can do. Cut down your TV time, go outside and walk, get some sun, breathe some fresh air, get out of the city. Indoor air is more polluted than outdoor, all these good reasons.
Yeah, make these changes we talked about. It is gonna do wonders in fighting cancer, preventing cancer. And hey, if you've enjoyed this video, hey, make sure you subscribe here to our YouTube channel. We've got a lot more videos coming out on how to fight cancer, on how to use natural remedies such as turmeric, essential oils, other herbal extracts, and how to use food as medicine. So make sure you subscribe. And hey, if you want to learn more about some of these different topics we've talked about, you can do a Google search online, Dr. Axe, cancer, or Jordan Rubin, digestive health, and you'll find more information that Jordan and I have done and put out there online and on my website, draxe.com. Guys, thanks for watching. Hi, Dr. Axe here. I want to say thanks so much for checking out this YouTube video, and also don't forget to subscribe if you want to get more great content on things like herbs, essential oils, natural remedies, and how to use food as medicine. Also, check out more of our content on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.